All right, public service announcement to anyone who plays North Carolina in the rest of the tournament. The last 3, 4 rounds, Sweet 16, Elite Eight, Final Four. If you play against Carolina, they're going to try and get Armando Bacot a touch on the first play of the game. They're going to try and run him off of a cross screen and get him a touch on the first play of the game. So we got to be ready for it. You're not ready for it because you're not seeing where the ball is. You don't know where the ball is being swung, so that you can't now jump to the help spot and be in good position to try and jam Bacot on this screen. Everyone's clogged up here. No one's in good enough position where they need to be on the midline. Hips turn the other way, in between in between the ball and my man. And then you'll be in a good position to jam Bacot on this screen because we got to wait for his man to get through here. Bacot does a good enough job to run his man right into the spot that is going to hold him up and keep him from getting to the spot that he's trying to get to. So we got to be more aware and jam him and help our guy out to keep Bacot from getting it so easy. One of the reasons Carolina is so good is because they know how to get the ball to the guys that they want to have the ball when they need the ball. I know that sounds simple and a little redundant, but it's true. Here they're going to send R.J. Davis off 3 different screens here. 2 screens and then a dribble handoff with Bacot. These are 2 of the best basketball players in the country, and they have the ball a lot. So they're going to send them off 3 screens here. Harrison Ingram is a knockdown shooter from the wing, and Elliot Cadaeu is dangerous if you leave him a step like this. So we got guys in dangerous spots with their defenders worried about the action, which is good. We got downhill action. We got basically 3, 4 guys guarding the ball right now, and we're still going to finish anyways because R.J. Davis is just that good. But I know it sounds simple, but Carolina just simply getting the ball where it needs to be, when it needs to be, is a huge part of their success. All right, so let's talk about this off-ball screen right here for Michigan State. We get the ball right up. The look inside doesn't go, so we're looking for a ball reversal. I like this. It's pretty methodical and efficient because we're just going to get A.J. Hoggard to direct some traffic and say, go screen away for the guy in the corner. We didn't get anything in transition. This is the next option. All right, but like I said, I want to talk about Elliot Cadaeu right here in white. All right, you can't get screened so easily, and your work to not get screened starts before he's ready to screen you. So you're not doing a good enough job. You got to be anticipating this screen a little bit better. Maybe, changing my depth from where I'm in relation to my defender, like changing my depth towards the rim, towards the 3-point line, just making it harder for him to get a solid screen on me. And in a more athletic position as well. You're just hugging your guy, basically just allowing him to set you up any way he wants to come off this screen. So you have to anticipate, and your work starts before he gets there. Your work starts now. Elliot Cadaeu doesn't do enough work. He's behind the whole step, and we get a tough midi to go. Carolina down 10 early in this one. They come back to win this one by, I believe, double digits. So another reason Carolina is so tough, you'll see 0 points in the last 2.5 minutes, but we'll let Elliot Cadaeu cook. He'll get us a bucket. Carolina's got 2 guys. They got R.J. Davis and Elliot Cadaeu who can create shots for themselves, create shots for others, score crafty around the rim. Most teams in this tournament don't even have 1 guy that good. Carolina's got 2, R.J. Davis and Elliot Cadaeu. Houston, they got L.J. Cryer and Jamal Shed. Purdue's really only got Braden Smith. Fletcher Loyer isn't really a put it on the deck guy. But I think this can be something that really stresses UConn and gives them a fight. If Cadaeu and Davis have it cooking, which is what you're going to need, some of those UConn defenders like Klingon and Spencer and Caravan might put a little stress on them, might get them uncomfortable. So here's exactly what I was talking about with Cadaeu and Davis. You'll see he's not even guarding the 3-point line. Like, we're not worried about it. He can pretty much sag in the passing lane, stay in the gap, and Cadaeu is still able to beat it. Great pass. Perfect read, on time. Made this pass before I even saw the read happening, which was pretty impressive for an 18-year-old. I was watching it in double speed like I do all these videos, and about right here I was like, it was actually more like right here. I was like, oh, the back door, the stud. But he was already passing it by the time I stopped it, so good pass. And yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. On this ball screen out of the corner, one of the most common actions in basketball right now, just it's very effective. It's even more effective when you have action going on the backside, even just a simple fade to the corner. forces this defender. These guys have to have some action or at least switch, and they're worried about the ball, worried about where their man is. And if you see, a skip pass to the baseline might have gotten us a three ball here, but Bacot is going to take it himself, and it's true. But just a really good breed, good action, good spacing, and North Carolina has options here, which is good.
Tyson in transition. Out of his peripheral, identifying where dribble was at.
So Michigan State pretty clearly not on the same page here defensively. Give up an open three, and then offensive rebound putback. But you can see even on Bacot's catch here, we're helping off a lot from the shooter, which means if we're going to be helping here, that these two guys in green need to be guarding these three, because the double team's going to come from here. And if he's going to go drop to help on this, then these two guys need to be guarding those three. The other option is he can just stay home. But you'll see, like I said, on the catch, he's pretty far already. So these two are just too tight, and we're not on the same page. So we bring the double, he goes to him, and no one's left. Like I said, the other option is he just stays home, and then we live with the 2-on-2 down here, which with this spacing here is what probably the better option would be. You gotta hit someone on the block out. Literally the next possession, same thing. It goes into Bacot with the exact same spacing. And I don't want to say this is coaching because I love Izzo, but we're either doubling or not. Like, we're either doubling on the catch, and he's coming right away, and we're making him give it up, and we're living with what happens after, or we're not doubling at all, and we're staying home, and we're playing one-on-one. We're doing both, and it kills us because he's just tearing it up. We don't come double right away. We just kind of lurk in the paint, not really in a passing lane, not really seeing our guy, not really in a stance. And again, we're far off here, which means he's coming to help. These guys may be doing a little bit better job because look, he's at least pointing. But yeah, that's good action for Carolina getting over that. And it's tough because once you call a timeout and be like, all right, we're subbing in someone to guard Bacot, we're keeping him from getting the ball. It just opens everything up. We're going to screen around him, get the big clearing out, stay spaced out, stay spaced, and then Cadaeu just gets a step and goes right to the rim.